Cancers, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be for June 6th to the 15th. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to match with your individual situation. If you want something just for you, either click the link in the description box below or go to ascendingspiritually.com. So either I'm picking up on your energy of somebody else that's around you. The Page of Pentacles wanted to fall out. So either you're dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or there's something surrounding a child. So let's see what you guys can expect. Five of Wands, the Sun, Judgment, Page of Cups, okay, so King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, that was not supposed to come out, but I'm going to take it anyways. Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, and Three of Wands. Alright, so either there's a couple, or you might be with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you're interested in an air sign, but I do see someone here that is very cold and stern. This person doesn't really know how to process their emotions. They lean more towards things that require logic and reason rather than operating from their emotional sense. But I feel like either you're going through some sort of conflict with this person, or there's issues surrounding family right now. These issues may have something to do with a child, possibly even conflict surrounding, just the relationship in general. So you are coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, which is either male or female, someone who's very stable and grounded, and you have a lot to offer the people around you. Even if you're not in a place where you're financially sound, you do have the potential to get to a place where you don't have to worry about your bills or, things that require money and finances. It's just going to require you to go through a level or a certain process in order to get to that financial stability. Be careful with petty arguments and fights. I feel like right now in the air, there's a lot of conflict going on, not just through, the protests and everything in the media right now, but just in general. It's like the energy is hectic, especially with the full moon and the eclipse. That's going to definitely affect my Cancers. So if you've been feeling really emotional, having crying spells, just know that within like 4 or 5 days, that's going to start to alleviate. Right now, you may be focused on your happiness, maybe even children. The Sun is all about you dealing with the things that are going to make you feel content. So dealing with your inner childhood wounds, possibly even someone watching this has a guide, and that guide happens to be the Sun in some sort of way. As you can see, there's a face coming out of that sunlight. And this also means that you could be dealing with a Leo of some sort. But with Judgment here, it means that this is a time for revelations and final decisions. So this is calling you to make judgment over your life. Make the decisions that are going to make you happy, because overall you are in the driver's seat. So whatever you accept in your vicinity and in your aura is what you're potentially telling yourself that you deserve. With the Page of Cups, you could have been dealing with a person that's emotionally immature. Not only does this person have issues communicating, but I just feel like overall they haven't really progressed in their spiritual growth. They have a lot of emotional issues that they need to deal with from childhood. And this could also be affecting either a child. I see a family dynamic where there's one son or a daughter that right now is being affected with the conflicts that's going on with their parents. But I feel like communication is something that will be coming in. And if you have any issues, communication is what's going to be the deciding factor on whether you can resolve things or not. So with traveling here, some of you may be traveling by car. You could receive a message that's going to bring you some enlightenment. This message could be in the form of text, voicemail, phone call. It really doesn't matter. But overall, I see you focusing on the things that make you happy. And if you're not, this is what's telling me for you. It's the time for you to lead towards the things that bring you comfort, rather than trying to go against the grain or trying to fight the current, because it's just the energy right now is too conflicting. So you just need to take care of yourself, your inner growth, and everything else will be dealt with afterwards. Three of Wands means that you do have to be patient about things that you want to manifest towards your life, especially if you've been trying to work on law of attraction, things of that sort. But in the future, there will be opportunities available to you. It's just right now those doors haven't been opened. Doesn't mean that they won't be open in the future. It just means that you have to deal with some things that are kind of in the way. I do see some obstacles. Some of you may need to take a spiritual bath, or it would be good for you to just go to a body of water, whether that's a beach, a lake. Even baths itself will help, but I feel like water is something that's going to help cleanse you. I don't know why a turtle might be significant for someone watching as well, but I did see a turtle in this spread. So I'm going to get another deck. That way I can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. See if we can get some additional messages. So why is that Five of Wands here? Because of the Eight of Cups. So somebody decided to walk away, or someone is contemplating walking away, either from a family unit or, you know, just from the things that no longer serve them. Someone here has learned all the lessons that they need to learn. You have a red cape on, and so this means that you have all the knowledge and wisdom that's required to deal with any situation that's brought to you. You're going to have to leave some people behind, and that's going to bring you some sadness and sorrow. But just know that you trying to keep yourself in an environment that isn't conducive to your growth is going to be more harmful than you making the ultimate decision to walk away. This could have been a male that walked away from their family and now is feeling conflict in some sort of way, maybe even second guessing their decision. That's not going to resonate for everyone. But with the Sun, that means someone's trying to walk towards their happiness. So a select few of you are leaving the things behind that don't serve you so that you can walk towards happiness and peace, because the environment you've been in is volatile. People around you are not supporting you, or they're just a lot of obstacles that you have to overcome, and you have overcome them. You're in the process of getting through it if you haven't already. So don't give up, even if you do feel like things are not going your way, or if you're starting to feel hopeless. Just know that the finish line is like right around the corner. You just have to give it that one last push. A lot of you have been having a lot of mental anguish. So for the most part, just stick to the things, like I said, that bring you comfort, because the energy right now is pretty hectic. Some of you may have creative outlets. These creative outlets are going to be beneficial to you. So this could be anything from dancing, painting, music. Find something that can bring you some sort of peace of mind. Some of you do well outdoors, whether it's hiking, traveling in general. But I feel like there is a major decision that needs to be made over someone that didn't treat you the way that you deserve. This Page of Wands may have been exploring their options while they were in a relationship with you. It's the same person this King of Swords is. It's just on the outside, he or she may look like a stand-up person, like they have it all together, but on the inside, they're very childish. They don't know what they want. They tend to have some sort of wandering eye, and I feel like you ended up getting the short end of the stick in some type of way. With the Page of Cups here, there is a lack of movement. You and this person may not be communicating. Either you only communicate when it's about a child, if there is children involved, or, you know, the communication is just immature. So when you do try to talk to this person, it's almost as if you go in circles, because the issues never really get resolved, or most things just get swept under the rug. With the King of Swords here, yeah, this person was playing mind games with you. Not just you, but with another female in general, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles, so whoever this woman is, she's taking on the energy of the mistress, because she's the person that's the third party in this connection. The King of Swords was playing mind games, trickery, deception, lies, things of that sort, trying to one-up you, causing issues in your stability, and this is what caused major changes in the relationship. You overall may have taken a hit when it came to your self-esteem, or vice versa, depending on how this resonates with you. But you've been going through a healing process. It's going to take you some time before you start to feel like yourself again. But I feel like you've almost shed a part of you, or a small slice of you has died completely. And you've now been transformed into somebody completely different, is what I'm seeing. With the Four of Pentacles, it's telling me that right now you should be focusing on saving your time, your energy, your money, and withholding it for yourself, because you tend to take care of the people around you, or you just tend to care so much about the well-being of others, because it's a Cancer trait. Most Cancers, you know, just have big hearts and they want to help everyone around them. But this is not the time for you to do that, because you need a lot of that love, that kindness, and that devotion that you devote to other people. You now need to transform that energy and put it towards yourself. Ace of Swords means that you're going to have clarity or truth. If you haven't already received this clarity, there's some type of revelation that's that's coming in. It may be difficult at first to accept whatever this information is, but it will ultimately lead you to your happiness. This revelation has something to do with either a relationship, or you're finding out the truth about who this King of Swords really was. You know, for a while you could have been trying to see things from a glass half full perspective, but it was almost keeping you bound because you couldn't really see things for what they are. You have been wounded. Someone has hurt you, caused you heartbreak, pain, sorrow, but you will get out of this. So even if you're still in this energy, it's kind of like the residual energy of what's left over, because you're doing a pretty good job of moving forward on your own. So you should be proud of yourself on that, because now I feel like you have some sort of guard when it comes to people or just love in general. You may be reluctant to let people into your life, and that's not necessarily a bad trait, because before you could have been someone that was very open. You didn't really have any boundaries, and this is teaching you that you have to allow you basically have to allow only the people that deserve you and your energy. So you can't be so open with everyone. It's okay to have a guard sometimes, because that's what's going to protect you and your heart. With the Three of Wands here, be careful of people that are inconsistent and in and out of your life. There may be another person outside of this King of Swords that's around you that can't be trusted. This can be anyone, from a parent to a friend to a coworker. Whoever this person is, they're sneaky. They have a salamander on their arm, so this means that this person can't be trusted. Be careful who you tell your secrets to, who you communicate with, because I feel like some individuals that may be around you, they don't want to see you progress, or they don't want to see you doing better than them. So they have the tendency of either confusing you or not really giving you the best of advice. So anything that's major in your life, I feel like you need to deal with that mostly on your own, because you ultimately know what's best for you. Yes, other people can give you their input and their opinions, but I almost see like people here are just selfish. So for the most part, you just have to look out for yourself and know that there will be people around you that you can trust, but you have to use your discernment. Seven of Cups means that if you are in the energy of feeling confused and having illusions around you, all of that is going to be taken away, and you're going to be able to see things for what they really are. And this will also help you move forward and progress. So now that we know that, let me get you some oracle cards. Okay. So give me a few cards for my Cancers. We have strength. So right now is a time for you to find strength within yourself and within, you know, the things that you encounter. There's this planet in the back that's glowing. So if that's not a moon, it looks like a moon to me. I feel like this full moon is definitely going to be significant. It's going to pull some things that you've been throwing under the rug. So expect to feel emotional, expect to feel uneasy. It will alleviate after some time, but I feel like it's for a reason. Listen to your body. So if your body's telling you to rest or sleep, make sure that you follow what it's telling you. Stay hydrated. Be aware of stress. Someone has something attached to them right here with this dragon attached to you. I feel like someone watching may have some type of negative entity that they've been suspecting is around them. So if you've been feeling off more than usual, try to buy some sage or say some prayers or something, whatever it is that you need to do to feel protected, because I do see that there's some negative energy just lingering, and it's not coming from you, it's coming from like your external circumstances. But right now is the time to give back. So if you can give back to the people that have been there for you, not necessarily like giving back with money, but just time in general, just the energy of being thankful is another way to give back to the universe, by just being grateful for all the circumstances and the lessons that you've learned. Because right now the focus is unconditional love. So you need to be around people that show you unconditional love, people that you know will be there for you regardless of what happens. My Cancers, I feel like you may be a bit emotional right now. It's okay. Just know that everything's going to work out in the end. But for now, there's some things that may need to be addressed. Especially with that King of Swords that I saw was a snake, and that can't be trusted. It's best to go your separate ways from that person. But if you have children together, you know, you have to just place firm boundaries so that they don't think they can come in and out of your life whenever they please. That's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.